This seems a strange remark to make, but the Civil Wars are here.
And you're applauding.
Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, because we came second.
What a masterpiece.
Yeah. The Civil Wars are an American folk rock band made up of Joy Williams, who's here, and John Paul White, who shot to fame last year with their debut album Barton Hollow, which hit #1 on the Billboard Digital Album charts, and which scooped the Best Folk Album and Best Country Group Album awards at this year's Grammys. Congratulations on all your success. I was playing your single the other day, and I thought, my God, I need to know more about the Civil Wars, because the music to me is kind of a revelation, because it's a fusion, isn't it, really?
Yeah, well, it's seemingly a combination of both of the backgrounds that John Paul and I had growing up, which were quite disparate. So, I mean, I grew up on the West Coast in California listening to pop music and jazz, and John Paul grew up in the South listening to country and Americana and folk and heavy metal.
What part of the South are you from?
Alabama. North Alabama, yeah.
Is that style of music, is that in your DNA?
Completely, and handed down from my dad and his dad, and listened to lots of Johnny Cash records and Merle Haggard and Ray Price and a lot of swing records and things like that. But I kind of filed it away and was doing more the rock thing until I met her.
Yeah.
And all that stuff kind of bubbled forth. She kind of pulled it out of me.
Yeah, we sort of pull the things that are novel about the other person out somehow.
Oh, that's interesting. And where did you two meet?
Met in Nashville, Tennessee, of all places. She's living there now. I still live down in Alabama, but had like a songwriting camp, about 20, 25 writers in one spot, and we drew straws and ended up in the same room.
Wow.
And knew nothing about each other whatsoever, and it was instant. Honestly.
Who writes the songs?
I do completely, 100%.
Okay.
But,
Totally kidding.
But she's sweet enough to give me half credit, so...
Do you know, I believed her just
You
for a
did?
minute. Yeah.
I got you just for a second.
You really
Ooh.
did.
But do you share it totally, or does one do the music, one do the lyrics?
No, we really do. It's a total collaboration. And that's, again, another serendipity that happened when we met each other. It was just completely... There was no sort of vying. There's no ego. There's no power tripping. It's just, what can we do today to write the best song?
We'd both been solo artists before meeting each other, and so we were at a place where we were just completely selfish about making music, that we only wanted to please ourselves. And luckily, we were one of those select few that what pleases us connected with other people, and that's the part you can't control because it's so subjective.
Do you go through the whole gamut of the album when you appear live?
We do the entire record, save one.
Yeah.
the
Don't do Billie
instrumental.
Jean?
We do.
Do you?
Yeah.
How does that go?
We just scooped ourselves.
How does it go on when you're out there? But does it go well?
Well, if we don't sing it, they yell at us that we've missed one. So I think that bodes well, actually.
It's always awesome when people holler for someone else's song at your show. Every artist
Sing that
loves
song that
that.
you
Come on.
didn't write.
Yeah.
You knew when you did Billie Jean that you were going to get asked. I mean, that's
Oh, we
inspired.
love
but
it.
whose idea was it?
You know, honestly, it was one of those things where we wrote most of the record in my living room in Nashville. And a lot of times John Paul just has the guitar while we're hanging out and talking. And so it's a lot of sort of noodling around and does this sound interesting to you? Because we didn't want to just redo a cover. We didn't want it to just sound sort of slightly recycled. We wanted to sort of reinvent it and showcase the great lyrical content of some of these songs where there's epic production on them. But we had particular fun stumbling into that one.
I'm just going to play as we go. I've got this friend because I like the catch-up guitar on it. What's all that about? That's kind of like the guitar misses a beat, but it doesn't.
That's a great question. Usually what gets played is played by me. And
What rhythm is that?
I couldn't tell you.
John
I guess
Paul's
it's
rhythm.
a tango. I don't know what
John Paul, he's not criticising your guitar.
Not at all.
And I fully accept the fact that I didn't grow up playing guitar at all. I was always a singer. And so a lot of the things that we do, I'm making this stuff up as I go. I don't know what I'm playing, but we both are like, oh, I like this, so we just follow.
Well, we say good luck to you.
Thank you.
Did I mention this on the air yet? I don't think I did.
I don't know.
Joy is pregnant, aren't you?
Quite. Yes,
yeah.
my husband and I are having our first child due end of July. Or, I'm sorry, end of June, early July, actually.
Wow. Oh, let me just mention the tour, because the Civil War autumn tour dates: October 28th, Belfast, Mandela Hall; October 29th, Dublin; October 30th, Manchester O2 Apollo; and then in November, Liverpool, Glasgow, Gateshead, Cambridge, Cambridge, London, Brighton, Coventry, Southampton and Cardiff. I love the album, love the single, and you two are absolute joy meeting you. Joy.
Thank you.
And
well done.
Yeah, yeah. You see what I did there?
I did. I saw.
Yeah, and John Paul, of course. Let me play I've Got This Friend, and we're going to play Billie Jean at the end of that. That'd be all right?
Absolutely not.
Great.
Hey, good to meet you.
Yeah,
See you next time.
Thank you for having us.
Come by again.
Oh, please have us.
Yeah.
You'll have
We
us
love
back.
you. We actually love you.
It's been well. Don't get that a lot.